Welcome back to Wheel Reverend, where we dissect everything on two wheels, from street scorchers to track dominators. Today, we're diving deep into a bike that's been turning heads, sharpening skills, and redefining what entry-level sport bikes can be. Meet the 2025 Kawasaki Ninja 500A, a name reborn, reworked, and ready to rumble in a class where competition is fierce but legacy still matters. The Ninja series is iconic. You know the name, even if you've never thrown a leg over one. Kawasaki has spent decades fine-tuning the formula, blending sport bike performance with daily usability. And now, in 2025, they've introduced the new Ninja 500 to replace the outgoing Ninja 400. So, what's changed? Is it just a bump in displacement or a completely fresh take? And is it worth your money in a market flooded with capable middleweights? Let's find out. At first glance, the Ninja 500 is unmistakably a Kawasaki. It carries that aggressive, slanted front fairing with dual LED headlights that look like they're ready to slice through the wind. The aerodynamic bodywork has been sharpened further, with more angular surfaces and winglet-inspired details on the sides that make it look bigger and meaner than a 500cc bike has any right to. It's not just a looker though. Let's talk numbers. Under the fairing sits a 451cc parallel twin-engine a bored and stroked version of the engine found in the Ninja 400. This new power plant pushes out around 51 horsepower and 32 pounds-feet of torque, giving it a healthy bump over its predecessor. The engine feels livelier across the rev range. It's smoother, more refined, and most importantly it revs high without feeling strained. Twist the throttle, and the power delivery is linear, crisp, and beginner-friendly, but there's enough zest in the mid-range to keep experienced riders engaged. Whether you're cruising through town or ripping through mountain twisties, the Ninja 500 offers an impressive balance between accessible performance and genuine excitement. But the engine isn't doing all the heavy lifting here. Kawasaki has tuned the chassis for agility. The trellis frame is lightweight yet rigid, helping the bike feel planted in corners while still being flickable in traffic. The 41mm telescopic front forks and preload adjustable rear monoshocks soak up rough roads and provide excellent feedback. Braking is handled by a 310mm front disc and a 220mm rear disc, both backed by dual-channel ABS as standard. The bite is progressive, and the setup inspires confidence, especially for newer riders still learning their braking zones. Kawasaki also paid attention to ergonomics. The seat height comes in at a very manageable 30.9 inches, which makes flat footing easy for shorter riders. Yet, taller folks won't feel cramped thanks to a slightly more relaxed knee bend and upright bar positioning compared to previous Ninja iterations. It's sporty, but not punishing. You could commute on it daily, take it to the track on weekends, or do a 300-mile ride without needing a chiropractor at the end of the day. The 2025 Ninja 500 also brings some subtle, smart tech upgrades. The dash is now a fully digital LCD unit, providing clearer readouts of speed, revs, gear position, fuel range, and more. And if you opt for the same model, you get smartphone connectivity via Kawasaki's Rideology app, allowing you to log your rides, receive service reminders, and even adjust riding modes if equipped. Now, speaking of variants, the base Ninja 500 comes with all the essentials, but Kawasaki is also offering special editions with unique paint schemes, optional quick shifter, and even a full KRT livery that looks straight out of the World SBK paddock. And let's not forget the exhaust note. While it's still a parallel twin, the slight increase in displacement and updated intake, exhaust tuning give the Ninja 500 a deeper, throatier tone. It won't shatter eardrums, but it sounds more mature and less buzzy than the 400. A small change, but one that riders will appreciate. Now, let's talk about practicality. The Ninja 500 offers an impressive fuel economy of around 60 miles per gallon, which gives you excellent range from its 3.7-gallon tank. Maintenance is also beginner-friendly, with valve checks not due until the 15,000-mile mark. Chain-driven, fuel-injected, and built with Kawasaki's reliable engineering, this bike is ready to handle long-term use without complaint. Storage and accessories are often overlooked, But Kawasaki has thought of that too. They've made it easy to add factory luggage racks, frame sliders, tank pads, and even heated grips for those extending their riding season. The accessory ecosystem is strong, meaning you can customize the Ninja 500 to fit your style, whether that's touring, street sport, or full track prep. The real magic of the Ninja 500, though, lies in its versatility. This bike doesn't box itself into a corner. It can be a commuter, a weekend canyon carver, or even a track day toy. It's forgiving enough for brand new riders but responsive enough that you won't outgrow it after one season. And that's a rare thing in today's motorcycle world. Kawasaki also nailed it with the price. The 2025 Ninja 500 starts at around $6,299, which puts it just above the older Ninja 400. But still within reach for most new riders and younger enthusiasts. The SE and KRT editions are slightly higher, coming in closer to the $6,799 $6,999 range, depending on your market. And when you compare that to rivals like the Yamaha R3, KTM RC390, or even the Honda CBR 500R, the Ninja 500 holds its ground firmly. Sure, the KTM might be more aggressive, the R3 more lightweight, and the Honda slightly more refined in some areas, but none of them quite offer the Ninja's perfect storm of power, comfort, and attitude. This is a bike that punches well above its weight class, and Kawasaki knows it. Now, a few nitpicks. The lack of a standard quick shifter on the base model might bug some, and the rear suspension could be a bit firmer for track-focused riders. The mirrors also vibrate slightly at higher speeds, but that's nitpicking. For the price on segment, these are hardly deal-breakers. So, who is the Ninja 500 for? If you're a beginner looking for your first real motorcycle, this is absolutely one of the top choices on the market. If you're a returning rider wanting something light, fun, and usable for daily life, this fits the bill. And if you're a seasoned rider just looking for a second bike that doesn't require track prep or $1,000 services every few months, the Ninja 500 checks those boxes too. Kawasaki hasn't just made a better 400A, they've created a more complete motorcycle, one that offers growth, thrills, and real-world usability. It's an evolution that respects the past but looks squarely into the future. So, is the 2025 Kawasaki Ninja 500 worth it? Absolutely. It's stylish, affordable, thrilling to ride, and versatile enough to wear many helmets, figuratively speaking. It brings the Ninja legacy into a new era, proving that you don't need 1,000cc or 5-figure price tags to have a seriously good time on two wheels. That's it for today's review. If you like this breakdown, give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments. Would you take the Ninja 500 over its rivals, or are you holding out for something else in this category? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a throttle twist from Wheel Reverend. Until next time, be a ride safe, ride smart, and keep revving.